Okay, so how about not, maybe?
Crikey.
I'm just gonna... Oh, whoa, don't put him down yet. Oh, he wasn't ready. This is like my kind of place.
This is amazing. The most hilarious diner experience. It was just so, they were playing like Hank Williams, and I got a 2-egg and toast breakfast for $2.50. So I was able to find a place that is price gouging Waffle House. Finishing up here this day, and we did 25 today, which was pretty good. Got the pack on, full pack for the first time in a while. I know, boo-hoo, a full pack. Felt good though. It felt really heavy and awful while we were on that flat going through rural PA. But then once we like hit a hill or two, it actually felt like, bam, back in it. Onward to Maine. Today was kind of a tough day, honestly. Like, to know that at any point in the next like week and a half, I can text somebody and within an hour I could be home making an omelet. I mean, that weighs on you. Heavier than the full pack does. But, so today, I told Allie, today was the day that I thought about getting off trail for good the most since being out here. You know, half of me kind of plays that game of, am I spoiling myself too much? Am I off trail too much? But also, I have plenty of trail. We have 53 miles from where we got on to Port Clinton. So it's not far from mi casa. And so Friday, we are going to go back home. A lot of home, but why would I not? You know, only so many days on this planet. I might as well spend a couple with the people I love. Whatchamacallit and Wawa, that's what the AT is all about. Today's goal is 26.1, and then it is the final day of luxury, and it has been luxurious. Right now, I smell like Bath and Body Works, and I had a full night's sleep in a bed, and that's been it's been over a week of that. Don't know why there's guilt involved with that, but there was in the beginning. I think I finally come to the conclusion that got a lot of days ahead of me. Got up to 43 days of me being just in a tent, doing the 2 tuna packet resupply and the bars. It's also gonna hit around the same time that Allie and I probably split. So it's gonna be a double whammy of, hey, no more town, no more home, no more family. Also, how about the last month of walking with somebody and talking with somebody and being around somebody and feeding off their energy? We're gonna yank the plug on that too. I'm gonna be at the Pinnacle in like an hour, I think, maybe less.
Oh, I thought this was it.
Huh?
I thought this was it.
This is it.
Is this the Pinnacle?
No, this is not the Pinnacle.
Yeah, I thought this was that.
But it's attached to the Pinnacle. I guess everything's attached, really. But I've never been up here, so bucket list.
Are you crying?
I'm crying because I'm crossing it off the bucket list. We are outside Palmerton. We have 2 options. We can do the winter trail, which is a little longer but way easier, or we can do the regular trail right outside Palmerton. It's a 19% grade, apparently. I think it's like, what, a mile?
1.1.
1.1. So this is before, barely any sweat, looking good, post-lunch, and you'll see after in a second.
It's the best part of the day so far.
It might be. Thank goodness it didn't rain, right? Okay, good morning. So I forgot my selfie stick at home. So my selfie stick was at home, and my arms are not this long. So you do the math on what happened last evening, but maybe one more. We were also with this awesome guy who we've been hiking with yesterday, and Allie had hiked with previously for a couple days back in, 700 miles ago. A guy named Trebek, who is an awesome guy. Basically found my doppelganger, not in looks, but in life. We're talking about our lives and everything. He's from Vermont. His parents own a diner up in Vermont called Bob's Diner. Shout out Bob's Diner. Do a little promo for Bob's Diner, Brandon, if you're able. It's right along the AT, so he grew up with people coming through to his parents' diner. It's also really good. Somebody pointed out, it's so true. Thank goodness for trail names. They are a little eye roll, I'm not gonna lie. Introducing yourself as Quantum or Aquaman or whatever you might be named. But also, imagine if we didn't have them. And you're like, did you meet John? Oh yeah, I met John. Wait, what's John? Well, he was kind of an older gentleman with kind of frizzly hair, retired. Yeah, I don't know. My John was, I'd say like more mid 40s. He's like, yeah, well, I would have said 50s, but maybe it was the same John. There's like 1,000 Johns out here. So the trail names, as kind of funny and eye-rolly as they can be, they are also pretty cool. Not even a one-liner.
No.
That's crazy. Just going. I am over this. I am over this a little bit. Towards the end of the day, you stop really caring. And you just keep stepping and praying that an ankle either doesn't snap or it does completely snap, so you have a legitimate excuse to get off trail. Morning. Ugh. That's south though.
Huh?
That's south. AT south, right?
Oh, but didn't we come up from the shelter?
We came up that way.
Okay, I'll just making sure.
This is coming from a girl who has gone the wrong way 3 different times in the morning. So, we're gonna go with my gut for the time being and see how this turns out. And as I was saying, we are heading out. It's currently 6:30 a.m. Woke up, had a couple bars. So nice. Birds are singing. And we are about 6 miles from the Delaware Water Gap. It's always great to have a morning descent into town. You hear the highway, the trucks. So this takes us through to Main Street. AT Thru Hikers Run on Duncan. Okay, earlier today, I had one of the best breakfast sandwiches of my life, had a huge coffee, and I was riding high. Basically as good as it gets out here. And then in the last hour, in the last 7 hours, it's been about 90 degrees. The sun is destroying my face. I have pulled about 15 ticks off me in the last 24 to 48 hours. So I tick check every 15 minutes and I at least find one usually. And I don't know if I'm even finding them all. We're coming up on 22 miles. I feel pretty awful. Allie's behind me. I don't think she feels great. Don't know, haven't checked in, but kind of going from, you know, this morning to now. But that's part of the AT, that's part of the experience. Gonna have to set up a tent. There's no shelter, there is, but it's 9 miles away. We ain't doing that. So, gonna have to do the whole chore list tonight. But again, bought the ticket, take the ride, and sleep in the bed you made, buddy.